Welcome back. As promised, let's focus on the big story. PNGRB, well, they have gone ahead and approved the revision order for GAIL's transmission tariff, but the street will be disappointed because it's lower than what is expected and it's lower than what GAIL had asked for as well. What are the factors they considered? What are the factors they didn't consider? We have with us Mr. A.K. Tiwari, the member of PNGRB. Good morning, Mr. Tiwari. Thanks a lot for joining in, sir. Tell us what are the factors you consider and didn't consider. Street was anticipating a much higher tariff. You have come in much lower. Tell us more.
Yeah, very good morning. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me on this channel.
Thank you, sir, for coming in.
And I would like to say a couple of things on this, that the entire board, after detailed deliberations, has concluded this tariff, interim tariff of GAIL, in the interest of the consumer as well as in the interest of the GAIL. I would say how. The primary reason, normally the tariff is to be revised with a period of 5 years. So, in fact, the tariff could have been due after 5 years. That means last revision was there in the year from 1st April 2023.
Okay.
And normally it could have been done in the year 2028.
Okay.
Now there are the two reasons for tariff revision. One is the capacity determination, which has been done by Engineers India Limited, and second is the deallocation of gas, of APM gas by the ministry. So these are the two basic reasons, and wherein we have determined the tariff of 65.69, considering all the three factors. Actual SUG we have given, future SUG we have partially given, and the capacity determination hike we have totally given. So this interim relief is in the interest of GAIL. How it is so? Normally, if we could have revised the tariff, then the next review could have been done in the year 2031. Now, if you see the order, we are going to revise the tariff of GAIL from 1st April 2028. So this is the only interim relief, and wherein we have given 7 rupees hike, and will prove all the factors of SUG, actual OPEX,
Mr. Tiwari,
everything will true up in from which will be effective from 1st April 2028. So one factor I would like to say, if market expectation could have been 2 or 3 rupees more, now we are going to then the tariff could have been concluded in the year 2031. So we have given interim relief, and partly this will affect the unified tariff also. We are going to conclude the two-zone tariff in the interest of the PNG.
Mr. Tiwari, sir, I think what people are trying to understand, what the street and GAIL's shareholders will also want to understand, is that GAIL had asked for a 20% hike. You, as you mentioned, you've taken some parameters. You've taken this SUG, the system usage gas, and one more parameter. But I believe you've not considered the actual total capex and opex that GAIL will have to undertake. Why is that, and why are you breaking it down? Why are you staggering it out? You're saying you've given 12% relief now, the remaining will come in FY28. Why stagger it?
This is primarily basic reason is that we have concluded the tariff interim in between the 5 years also. So next hike will be from 1st April 2028. So where we'll true up everything.
So you're saying that now, instead of in the previous sort of system was that pipeline tariffs were being revised every 5 years, you're saying that now you'll be doing it a little more frequently, but in parts. Is that the right way to look at it?
This tariff, this revision we have done partly as an interim relief, but normally it has to be done in the year 2000 after 5 years.
Correct.
So that is the reason.
But but there will be another round of relief in 28 that you've already stated.
Yes, it is clearly mentioned in the tariff order that next revision will be effective from 1st April 2028, wherein will all true up all the factors, capex, opex,
You will take all of them into account. Sir, just to understand, what was the thinking? Because when GAIL applied for the tariff revision, GAIL was seeking, tariff somewhere around, I think, 78 rupees per unit, right? So was the board in agreement with their arithmetic, largely? Maybe you've not assumed all the parameters right now, like you explained. But did GAIL's arithmetic seeking a tariff of 78 rupees per unit, did that make sense to the board?
Yeah, but 78 rupees was too much. Our calculation was in around 70 rupees, 69 rupees, like that. So 2 or 3 rupees reduction is there. But the positive part is that we are going to revise again after 2.5 years.
Okay.
So that will give total relief to GAIL.
Okay. All right. Mr. Tiwari, just to clear a couple of aspects, you're clearly saying 2028 is when the revision is there. But from an investor perspective, they were hoping for a much higher increase. You're saying you gave 12%. GAIL asked for 33%. Street was in that vicinity, I think, of around 15 to around 20%. So a couple of clarifications. Is there some hope now GAIL can, can ask you all, can request you all to have a relook at this? Or this is done and dusted? You're not going to have a relook in 2026 or 2027. The next date comes up only in 2028. Is that correct? Or is there still hope in the next 2 years that something can happen?
See, two things I would like to clarify. This is the interim relief.
Yes.
And we are not going to review anything again. Okay. Second is that from 1st April 2028, we'll review and give all the parameters which are due to GAIL.
Okay, all right. Just one more thing, sir. There's a zonal tariff change as well that's expected, right?
Yeah.
Could you tell us when do we see that and a rough quantum that you could look at?
After this GAIL's tariff, one more tariff of pipeline infrastructure is due, which is going to be concluded very soon. And we are going to this zonal tariff of CNG, PNG for 1 zone and 2 zones, other things. I think we are planning to be effective from 1st January 2026.
So we'll hear about that in December then, the zonal tariff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we are going to conclude everything.
Final question, sir. Since you've arrived at this tariff without considering GAIL's capex and opex, requirements, could they have any sort of a recourse? I mean,
no recourse. Okay. Just, I would like to clarify here. The last revision, as I have told, was done in from 1st April 2023. Normally, it could have been, the board could have taken a call and continue the tariff of 58 rupees till 2028 only. But we have given the relief of 7 rupees, and further we have given in the clarity in the order that we are going to review from 1st April 2028. Okay. So there is no confusion. I think market should take it as very positive.
Fair point.
Taken in the interest of consumer also, because these reduced tariff are going to give relief to the in terms of the unified tariff to the consumer also. So we have balanced everything.
No, fair point, sir. I mean, the next relief, like you're saying, would have otherwise been due only in FY28 after the 23 revision. So at least there's some interim relief coming in. We take that point, and earlier when, this was doing the rounds, there was some sense that even a 10% relief, which is now it's 12%, even a 10% relief does add to GAIL's EBITDA and to GAIL's profitability. So we'll see how the market reacts. But for now, thank you very much for explaining the stance.
And Mr. Tiwari, I like the way you say the market should take it positively. The market has a mind of its own, sir. They wanted a much higher tariff increase. For the time being, you have stated that this is what you believe you should be giving, and the next 2 years there will be no relook. But in 2028, they have a date again, and hopefully at that point of time, increases as much as what the market expects.
Yeah, one thing more, that as a PNGRB and regulator, entire board, we take a considered view in the interest of the consumer and also entity.
Got it, sir.
Absolutely, sir. You have consumers to look after, not just the shareholders of the entities that you regulate. We take that point. Thank you very much for joining us early in the morning and explaining how the tariff hike has been arrived at. Thanks very much. So that's the word coming in from PNGRB, the regulatory board itself.